USB hub for the Elgato Stream Deck Plus. You can attach this to the bag and it will become a USB hub. Thank you Elgato for sending me this USB hub and for sponsoring this video. Let's open this package up. Quick start guide. The USB hub. USB-C to USB-C cable. Here in the box it says greatness starts now. It's hidden, but if you open it, it reveals it. Let's remove the plastic. And now this sticks. Let me grab my Stream Deck so we can actually install it. Here we go, I got tools. So I grabbed a little cloth, I grabbed a screwdriver, and I grabbed my Stream Deck. First of all, we're gonna plug out this cord. Second thing we're gonna do is there's 2 screws here in the back. We're gonna unscrew these. Make sure that you do not lose them. Now with the cloth, I'm gonna take off the parts in the middle. Just wipe it off. I'm just doing it with wet and then with dry. If you have a new Stream Deck, you don't have to do this, but make sure it's completely dry. We do not want it wet. We also do not want any water to come into any of the electrical parts. I used one of these cloths and these take up the water basically. Microvasal or something? I don't know how you call them in English, but they take up the water so they don't really become super wet. So the tech doesn't really get wet, but it just get a tiny bit so, you know, you can clean it, but it doesn't get wet. Now what we need to do is we need to make sure that we align the USB hub with the USB port and just push it in. So now it's pushed in the USB port. The Stream Deck Plus was connected to your PC with. The sticky part is still exposed. We're gonna get the bottom. We're gonna align that back as it used to be. And it's gonna land against the sticky part. And now we're gonna put the screws back in. So don't screw them super tightly yet. So I do one. And then the second one I can do tightly, and then I go back to the first one, and then I make the first one tightly as well. Now it's set in between. And it should be, I can pull on it and it should not come loose. This is how it will look from the back now. And from the side, so we have an SD slot here, an SD card slot, an SD micro card slot. Here in the back we have 2 USB slots. So the 3.0 slots, you can recognize that because they have blue in it. It also tells you that they have 4.5 watt power supply in it, so you can also power things with it. Then we have 2 USB-C slots here. These 2. And they have 7.5 watt power supply through them as well. So this one goes to your PC, laptop or tablet and gives an output of 65 watts power. It doesn't have to be, so if you're just using the Stream Deck, it just gives the Stream Deck output and the USB outputs if you want to. And this one is the input of 100 watts. So what you need to do is you need to add this USB-C cord to it. And then at the end of it, you need to add a power socket. You need to make sure that that has at least 100 watt power. We're in the studio now where we can properly test the USB hub. It's a couple days later right now because I did not have a 100 watt adapter in my house. This is the one I got, the 100 watt adapter. It's the one from Ugreen. This is how the box looks like. Ugreen 100 watt adapter. It does have multiple 100 watt outputs, but we are just gonna use one output for the USB hub. Don't look at my cable mess here, please. Something I noticed here is that the Stream Deck is working if you just plug in the USB that goes to your computer. And now I'm testing if we can have the Elgato Wave 3 microphone directly plugged in to the Stream Deck Plus USB hub. This is directly plugged into the Stream Deck Plus. I think I might have it a little bit too loud, I'm not 100% sure, because I might be peaking right now, but I'm not 100% sure. That might be on me, but it's just to test if it's working or not. And this is the Elgato Wave Neo directly plugged in the Stream Deck Plus. I've added these microphones directly into OBS right now because I also have this microphone still plugged in and I didn't want to unplug them. The Wavelink software doesn't like the fact that I have 2 Wavelink microphones plugged into my device, but it definitely recognizes both the microphones. So you can just plug your microphones directly into your Stream Deck Plus. So I plug my Stream Deck XL in the Stream Deck Plus now in the USB hub, obviously. And when I press on the sound effects, they still go off. You guys don't hear them because I do not have some set up right now in this OBS scene. And the scenes still switch, everything still works that I've set up in that Stream Deck. It looks the same as that I set it up. It still recognizes that it's the same Stream Deck as I had it in the other USB in the back of my PC. Now during recording, my phone has gotten low. But how we're gonna fix this, I plug this cable into my Stream Deck Plus in the USB hub. Boom! It's loading. It's on 58% right now. We're just gonna lay that in the back, and it's gonna be fully charged after we've recorded this. Also, my computer is giving a lot of pop-ups right now because it is actually recognizing the device as well. Because it's connected to my computer, we can also access any of the data on my phone, as long as you unlock it, obviously. You need to enter your PIN if you have a PIN on your phone, and then you can put any of your photos you've made from your phone to your PC straight through the USB hub from the Stream Deck Plus. Another way to get your photos onto the computer is with one of these, which are SD cards. You have the normal SD card and you have the micro SD card. And what happened to be the Stream Deck Plus USB hub does have one of these slots on the side. And now I'm gonna put this SD card inside the slot. And then boom, here on the computer we can see it is actually recognizing the SD card. So if you're a creator that isn't live streaming, but you are recording with a camera like this, you can definitely make use of the Stream Deck Plus USB hub quite easily by putting your SD card in it. And also using it to load some equipment, like your phone, but also some external microphones need to be loaded via USB or USB-C connection, which you can use the USB hub for as well. Load up your microphone for next time while editing, or while recording a voiceover, while you connect your Elgato Wave microphone directly into the USB hub. I love how Elgato thinks about making their products compatible with other products in their system. It works for both live creators and for creators that make content offline. So it does work with the Elgato microphones, and it does work with the Elgato Stream Decks. Trui tested. So the only downside I could find is that you need the 100-watt power supply that is not delivered together with the USB hub. Thanks again Elgato for sponsoring this video and sending me this USB hub. If you guys want to buy this or anything else from Elgato, I have an affiliate link underneath in the description. Make sure to accept the cookies for it to work. And if you want to get 5% off, there's a code for that in the description below as well. If you want to see more Elgato videos, make sure to check out this playlist. If you want to grow your stream, make sure to check the playlist How to Become a Successful Twitch Streamer right here. Make sure to subscribe to not miss anything. And YouTube thinks you're gonna like this other video. I'll see you there.